Have you ever heard of a king who died in a way so humiliating, so horrific, that history itself almost tried to forget it? A king whose end wasn't written in blood on the battlefield, but in the dark, cold shadows of revenge. Dear viewer, let me take you back to the 14th century, to a time of betrayal, forbidden passion, and one of the most gruesome royal deaths ever recorded. Let me take you now to the heart of England, where a king once sat on his throne, not as a warrior or wise ruler, but as a man lost in his own desires. Edward II, young and naive, gave his heart not to his queen, but to another man, his favorite, Piers Gaveston. Can you imagine, dear viewer? A king openly favoring a nobleman, showering him with gifts and power, while ignoring his advisors, his nobles, and even his wife. Whispers of scandal filled the castle walls. Nobles grew restless. The Queen, Isabella of France, burned with humiliation and rage. And as Edward clung blindly to his beloved Gaveston, he couldn't see the storm gathering on the horizon. Humiliated, isolated, and furious, Queen Isabella returned to France under the guise of diplomacy. But her mission was revenge. There she met Roger Mortimer, a powerful noble with his own thirst for vengeance. Together, they formed a secret alliance sealed with ambition and passion. Can you imagine it? The betrayed queen and the rebel lord planning the fall of a king. She returned not alone, but at the head of an army. The people, tired of Edward's rule and scandals, turned against him. He was captured, stripped of his crown, and worse, of his dignity. Edward was thrown into prison, not as a monarch, but as a disgraced man. His golden robes replaced with rags, his throne replaced with stone walls and chains, and his beloved executed before his very eyes. The message was clear. You are no longer king, you are nothing. Dear listener, imagine the silence of the cell, the echo of his own guilt, growing louder each day. But death did not come quickly. No, Isabella and Mortimer wanted the end of Edward II to be so vile, so shameful, that it would erase his legacy. One dark, stormy night, executioners entered his cell, carrying a red-hot iron. They held him down and inserted the glowing rod into his body, through the most unnatural of places, burning him from within. His screams were muffled. No wounds were seen, so that no one would suspect murder, only madness. They buried him, but his story didn't die. To this day, whispers echo through Berkeley Castle, the place of his death. Some say you can still hear his final scream echoing through the stone walls, that the ghost of Edward II roams the corridors, burning with pain, shame, and betrayal. So tell me, dear viewer, was this justice or just a monstrous act cloaked in power? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if this story chilled your spine, don't forget to like and subscribe for more twisted tales from history. Until next time, keep your torches lit. Darkness always finds a way back.